As the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, Haiti is a tough place to grow up. Abject poverty has destroyed the hope of many families. In this battered nation, the small village of Piat has become an oasis. Here, Haitian Christian Ministries has decided to take a stand. Starting with children, they are working to change the future of Haiti. Established in 1984, the Piat Christian School has grown from a thatch hut and an initial class of 20 children to more than 750 students sprawled across an entire campus of classrooms.
I believe in education. In order to change a people, in order to change a nation, you have to teach the people.
Because of the churches that are being established in this country, we have seen more schools, we have seen people more educated. And then we see more people being educated by the work of churches than by the government. The churches are doing much, much more beyond what the government would never dream of doing.
For over 20 years, the school has been teaching children who couldn't otherwise afford an education. Through the school's child sponsorship program, these kids are given opportunities many have never before had.
Every kid in the school, we're trying to get someone to support that kid, to sponsor the kids. And when they get sponsored, that's help with food. We feed them one hot meal a day. We give them a uniform, and then we give them some books. Each year, we took new kids in kindergarten, around 70 to 80 kids. Only those, so every year we need to find sponsors for them now.
If I sponsor a child and I'm sending the $25 a month, how much of that $25 actually benefits the child as opposed to administrative costs or those kinds of things?
All of it.
100%?
Yeah.
Donor support helps give these kids much more than just an education. It can truly change their lives.
How does sponsorship help the home life of the child?
Oh, it's very helpful. We give them one vitamin a day. So the kids, when you look at them, they're really different from the other kids in the community. We feed them, and when they come to school, they're not hungry, they work better, they have better grades, and they don't get sick easily as the other kids in the community. And they have nice clothes, and they have books to work on, notebooks, and the family is happy because they don't have to struggle to pay a lot of money for the tuition and everything. So it's a blessing.
How many of your children have gone through the school at Piat?
Through God's grace, all my children have been sponsored. That is a big help for me. Sometimes I have nothing in terms of finance. My youngest one likes music and is in the band. He tells me he wants to be a preacher when he grows up.
It can be hard to see how some families live in such a poor country. Even the small village of Piat is filled with many heartbreaking stories.
These 4 children are her grandchildren. Okay. The mother passed away. The father is her son.
Okay.
And then she is having hard time to take care of the kids since they are motherless, right. Kids. And then the father is going far out of the country to find a way of living.
Okay.
That's a meal for the day. Black ice bean. That's the only meal for the day.
One meal.
One meal. So if they can eat, how would they send the kids to school?
Right.
Every year we take 70 to 80 3 and 4 years old. And you have to be here when we're doing that. People are fighting, people cry. I mean, I mean, 4 o'clock in the morning, people come here and stay in line just to register the kids. The government, they don't do anything, so we are doing something, but we can't do it all.
Right, right.
Your investment in sponsoring a child can make a real difference. Sponsorship helps educate, nourish, encourage, and teach children about Jesus Christ.
But I would encourage you guys to continue to support the kids and to love them and send them some love, some cards, and whatever you have, just tell them you love them. And with your money, with your prayers, with your support, the school can go and we can do the work better.
You take kids like that, they don't even have pensions, but you send those kids to school. If they take it serious, you don't know what they will become. You might have a preacher here. You might have a school teacher here. You might have a president, the president of Haiti, maybe one of these guys, if they are being educated. So, you don't know. Plus, if they go to school, they learn about Jesus, you will have those in heaven. You will be in heaven with them. So, whenever you provide to help, kids like this, you don't know how much you accomplish. There is no way you will know how much you accomplish. So investing in people is the best way you can invest when you invest on people.